Hello everybody, this is Sonia, and I'm back again today to show you what I'm doing this time, what I'm doing today. I do have a few questions from people that I'd like to answer though, because I've been asked a couple of times by different ones, sometimes the same thing, because I think I forget to answer them. I think I did, but then I didn't really, I forgot, so I'm sorry about that. I do have an answer for you, Irene. You asked me about the body thing that I made, the pink dress form. It's actually a styrofoam dress form, and you buy them, I think, at Spotlight, and you start out, it's the shape of a dress form, the styrofoam. You can make them from fabric. I have one here from fabric, which I am not really over thrilled about, because it's sort of, I don't know, it seems like it's all too full up there, okay? So this is a bit crappy. I picked it up somewhere at one of the opportunity shops or something, but I wasn't really, maybe I bought off a lady, that's right, yeah. Only paid $2 for it, but I think it's too, I don't know. But you can actually get a pattern. There's patterns on the internet, and you can download your pattern and you can cut it out and you can make one if you want to. But there is that styrofoam one that I made the pink dress form out of, that I put the dress on. Okay, now and then I just pulled the glove over top of the styrofoam piece and then went on from there. All right. Day jammers, Ida. These, it's my, in the summertime I don't wear them because I just have my big shorts on and my singlets or whatever I wear, but like inside, to craft in. But in the winter time I find I get a little bit cool, so I buy myself these interlock jammer things that I wear to do me crafting. They're not too hot and they're not too cold and they're just right. I wear my nighties to bed. I have different bedtime ones and I have different good clothes. So these are my day jammers. They're my sort of my crafting things for the winter time. Okay, so that's, I hope that clears up that question you asked me what day jammers were. Also on the video that I did about putting the fabric onto the freezer paper and then putting it through your printer. Well, one lady left me a message and asked me about how long that ink would stay there. Now, I was led to believe back a long time ago that if you ironed it, he said it would stay. Whether that is true or not, I don't know. A lady actually sent me a message and she commented on there and she said that if you put it in vinegar, soak the actual picture in vinegar after you've taken the paper off the back of it, that will set it on there. Now, I can't say that works either, but I've only ever used it on things like she wanted to make a quilt. I've never ever used it on anything that I'd have to wash. So I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know, because I've only ever used it on a bag and a small piece of something that I've never had to wash it, so I don't know. But things that I've put it on, like, are still there. It hasn't gone away. The ink from the inkjet printer has not come off the fabric. Okay, I imagine if you'd put it on there accidentally and wanted to come off, it wouldn't come off. Maybe this will, I don't know. So I'm terribly sorry, I can't give you that answer to that question. Ruth, you didn't ask me a question, but you said you'd like to get in my brain and scatter, look around in there for ideas. Well, you can't, I'm afraid there's too much mess in there. I'm not saying you are, but you know what I mean, you'd get lost. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I did this now. I'm working on flower stuff, but I have been doing embellishments for swaps and giveaways and things, and I needed a centre for this because I didn't have anything. I had these bigger ones here, like I've got on that, got some of those, but I just sort of wanted to, I don't know, I've got all these bits and I thought, well, now that I've cleaned up my room, I'm amazed about the stuff that I've found, so I'm really excited about these things. So I actually only bought these not long ago, these, what do you call them? Well, they're bead caps, aren't they? you know, they're a bit huge. Look, they're good size. There you go. They're a good size. And that's what I used to do that with, and a button. I know people have done them before with all different sorts and ways, but this is just what I did today, and I just thought I'll show you how I made that, you know, just in case, because I still want to make some more, because I'm doing a set. I'm doing in sets, so I wanted to do that. I've just done these ones here in a set, these little flowers, and I've done that big one. I'm packaging these up for to send away. So I was just working on these now, because I have 3 that I made with this really nice lace that I got in a competition that I did. I won that lace because I think that's where that come from. So I wanted to put something in the centre and have a set of 3 of those, see? Hope you can see this. There. So you can have a set of 3. So anyway, so I've got some of these, but not like all the same. So I'm hoping I can do this now with them, get them all the same. So I found myself some buttons. This one's really high, this button. And I thought if you wanted to, you could put some of this, you know, the bling on the strings that we have. You put that round there if you wanted to, but I don't. I don't want to put it round there. Probably would look good. I could get some more out of the drawer over there, but it'd sort of be all bling then, wouldn't it? There wouldn't be much flower, if you understand. So anyway, I'm going to just glue this onto the button. It's pretty easy, isn't it? You know, the reason I'm using the button instead of the cardboard is because of the paper, cardboard, whatever people used to make them with, is because it had a very good stable spot for me to work on. So just flatten that out. This thing there, what is thingy? Now, we all know what happens when we get glue stuck on our beads, and it's really not fun at all, is it? So I've got a pearl one for the centre, and I've got one of these bead caps as well. But I think I'll do the way I did before, because I'm not going to change what I did. Wow, we're bowling away. I'm not going to change what I did, because I'm going to muck it up, aren't I? Now, I'm going to put glue. I'll wipe some of this off the top of this pot, because this pot's just covered in it. Glue bits. I don't want that to be. Now, I'm going to get that off there, because I've stuck it to the paper, really. I'm going to put this around here. I'm actually working on the other desk today, because that one over there's still got the things on it I was doing yesterday, which we'll get back to, but when you're doing something, you've got all bits to do. So now I'm going to get a pin, and I'm going to pick up my, well, I hope I do. Now I've turned that upside down. Look at this. Never happened when I was doing this before. Oh, Ruth, I'm in one of them moments. Okay, so that goes there. You just get your pin, stick it through the hole, sit it at the next one. This one. Get off me, you. Sticky on all over me now. At the next one. And this one here. And we're in the dark too over here, so it's not too dark this picture, because my light's over there behind me. I've got one up in the top, but that one's behind me. It doesn't make that 6 at the bottom bit. That's keeping it stable for you while you're doing it. So that's what we did. Then I got this, and I put this being a bead cap, and I put glue in there. Oops, went over the top with that, didn't I? Nothing worse than using a new glue pot. And then I got my bead, and I set it in there like that. Okay, so now I'll set it there. Won't matter if it won't stick that much to it. I'll put this in here. Should be able to get it off. I mean, if you use your glue gun, I'm sure it'll work better. For some people, I get a bit burnt when I start on the glue gun. So you put that inside there like so. A bit sticky. Now, I'll turn that around in there if I can. Oh, that won't move. I don't want to touch it with my hands, because I've got glue all over me. But that's what I'm going to... Now that's settling down there pretty good. Right, now even though I did put glue around in here before, I still don't think I have enough. And so I've got these diamonds I'm going to put in here. These are like actually look like they could, like they're little diamond-y things. No holes in them or nothing, but you don't need that because you're just going to put them on here, aren't you? Fun. Okay, glue everywhere, but fun. I go for some glue. I really do. I just only managed to buy the sort that I liked the other day too, and I went up the street. I haven't got my head in the road. Oh dear, probably have. Sorry about that. Get my head in the way. This goes on there like that. Look at that. You use some tweezers, I suppose, if you wanted to. I've got really big hands, and it's not fair. But I mean, my lady said to me once, she said, "You've got clever hands," and she just was looking at them. She said, I hadn't done any of this stuff, so I thought, "Oh, that's good." That was when I was about, I don't know, 26, I suppose, 27. The old lady, she said to me, "Geez," she had got hold of my hand at bingo one day, and she said, "Oh dear," she said, "you've got very clever hands." And I thought, strange lady. Anyway, they seem to be working well for me these days. Got bits of stuff stringing off myself here everywhere. But there you go, look, I've made another one. And that just is going to look ducky on my flower when I find the same sort of things. And I've got some more of those. And I've got a little paper flower underneath it just to break the, the colours from there to there into the white, so I think it looks good like that. You can't just, you can just stick it on there, but I think that it really needs, and I've got glue strings here, that's why I'm waving around, it really needs the little bits under the bottom of it to, and I'm really pleased with them. I think they turned out quite well. Mind you, if I don't get myself out of here and get my lunch, I'll be in here fiddling around doing more, because I got all these things to work with. So well, I have these, and I have plenty of these blingy things, and I had lots of beads. These ones are not, these are sort of acrylic-y ones, but they're white, but they still would work. I don't think I'll use them on these because these have already got a pearly colour to them, I think. That one might be a little bit different. Oh dear, it's not too bad though, is it? Yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to go now, and thank you everybody for watching, and I hope I helped you with any of the questions that you asked me. I'm sorry I don't get to write on everybody's comments because I just don't have a chance. I have so many that I have to deal with. I'm really excited, and I want to thank everybody too, because I've got over 1,030 subbies, and it's been really good. I've got over 1,030 subscribers, and I am so excited. The day I got to 1,000, I was just so thrilled, and I'm really pleased that everybody likes to subscribe to my channel, and for those of you that come along and have a look at what I do. And I will keep doing that while you keep saying what you think about it. And yeah, so I really enjoy doing my craft and helping people and showing people how to do things. Okay, so if you've got any questions about anything, just ask me, and maybe I'll do one of them answering videos. That might be better. People then can listen to what I say to everybody, can't they? So I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.